right, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. I've been off social media for a little while now. First 10 days of the month. It's been going spectacular, I must say. Trying to sort of think about and consider, and yes, this is some ice in my red wine because it wasn't chilled. But consider how to, after this 10-day challenge to start the month is up, how to incorporate something like this more regularly. And right now, I talked about it in my newsletter. I am going to consider, or I am considering, basically like not having any social media on my phone and just checking it occasionally from my laptop when I'm at on my laptop or on a computer. I think that methodology could work really well. But yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna continue practicing this song that I've been working on called "Calm Before the Storm," and it sounds a little something like this. Hey, Jose, what's going on, buddy? How are you? How was your weekend? Thanks for joining. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, doom, doom. Yo,
What's good? What's good?
what's going on, bro?
Hello, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Any deliveries yet or not yet? Probably not yet, right?
No, it's not coming till Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's pretty quick. Okay, couple days, not bad, not bad.
yeah. If you ship it on, when did you ship it? Friday?
I think
Yeah,
so.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they won't pick it up till they probably picked it up, depending on when you went, and then it was 2 days, so it's not going to deliver Saturday, and they don't deliver Sunday. So yeah,
Gotcha.
like it's probably scheduled for Tuesday, more than
Gotcha.
likely. Working
You,
there,
you
knowing
excited?
how it works. Oh, dude, dude. I mean, you seen how fast I sent the label. I was just like, send it. Because the faster you send
Yeah.
it, the faster I get it. So I was quick.
Mhm.
I haven't
Dope, man.
checked it,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it literally said Tuesday. Yeah, it still says Tuesday.
Hmm. Oh, you're looking at it right now. I
Mhm.
was like, yeah, you're like staring into the abyss. I'm like, okay, you're like, I can tell you're
Yeah,
focused right now.
yeah. It just says it's in transit. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It says Tuesday, but it says it's in transit at the. It says it's in Atlanta as of what's today?
Oh,
As of today, this morning, it's in Atlanta, and it'll be out
yeah,
for delivery and scheduled to me. So it could come early.
fire.
Sometimes it comes early. I mean, if it's already in Atlanta, they might as well just put it on a truck and just send it.
Yeah. I mean, that's close. That's like, yeah, that's close to you. Like, you kind of like, yo, can I just go pick it up right now? I'm in Atlanta. Can I just go drive over to
Honest,
wherever it's at?
honestly, like I'll go get it. Like y'all don't even have to deliver it. So yes,
Right,
no, I'm
right,
I'm I'm stoked. I'm stoked for sure. But
fire.
how are you?
Excited for you, man. I'm doing well, man. Yeah, doing well, doing well. Yeah. Oh, I think I told you I started working with your friend's nephew
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Morehouse,
yeah.
right? I started working with him, so that's been going really, really well. I have his session right before this.
Oh, do you?
But yeah, things
You
are going.
you just a working man. I feel you.
Yeah, well, I am, and what I was just thinking just now too, like originally when I set up this Patreon to precede Henny's, I was doing that because I knew Sunday nights, I was going to be joining his. But now what it's turning into is like after doing that lesson and then this lesson or this session, whatever. Um, sometimes I either want to spend time with the wife or feel like I should or just do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like more relaxing. So that's why sometimes like I'm asking myself like how I might want to consider maybe not grouping certainly not more than three things back to back to back.
That's
But
a
just kind
lot.
of figuring that a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Because I want to be able to join his, the Henny's joints as well. So, but I'll figure that out. It was just like a realization because it's like sometimes when he would cancel them, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, he canceled it, but I don't want to have that sentiment, I want to be like,
Hmm.
shit, it's canceled. I'm looking forward to it. So being mindful of that. But no, I'm doing well. I was gonna say something else. I started watching
Yeah.
Samurai
I wish it was
Champloo.
my anime. Yep.
I mean, it basically is yours at this point because you're the first person to tell me about it, and you told me all about the music and all that stuff. So it's your anime. It is essentially. Definitely like the first episode. Definitely will continue. I may need to get like where do you watch your anime on?
Hulu.
Do you
Just
have
because,
commercials,
unfortunately.
right? Okay. Yeah. That's what I had. I guess it's a small like my wife pays the whatever $6 or $8 or whatever it is like because she watches certain shows on there. But I know a couple of friends of mine. I was at their house playing some Smash Brothers actually this weekend, and they all watch anime, and they have that Crunchyroll thing. Have you heard of this? I'm sure you
Hmm.
have.
Hmm.
And that's like I haven't checked the prices for that, but I kind of at least considered doing like the 14-day trial just to kind of binge some stuff and then see if it's worth it. Because I definitely want to start getting into more anime.
Yeah, Arion has it. I just don't want to pay for it.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
just me.
Look, I get it. I get it. I mean, we got to be smart with our
But
funds and stuff, man.
the thing is, there's two main houses. There's Crunchyroll, and then there's Funimation,
Hmm.
and they were supposed to come together and make one. And I was like, if they do that, then I'm coming. Because then all the anime is going to be there. I don't have time for y'all to separate it, be like, oh, certain stuff's over here and then certain stuff's over here. No time for that.
Oh,
Just put it all in one place.
yeah.
You put it all in one place, I'm coming.
So
So they were supposed to
Funimation
do that
is
like
a
2 years ago, but they didn't do it.
they haven't. So Funimation is I've definitely heard of Funimation. Is that a current alternative or different streaming service as well right now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because like some of the ones, what was I just watching? Like maybe Steins Gate, I watched a little bit of, and I think I watched Samurai Champloo. Am I saying it right? Champloo, is that it?
I
Right?
think so. That's how I say
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, one of them had the Funimation thing on the bottom
Mm-hmm.
the whole time, and
Mm-hmm.
so that one is probably not on Crunchyroll then for that reason. Is that right? Or maybe it
It may
is.
not be. I'll have to go back and check, but
Okay.
Funimation was supposed to be merging with Crunchyroll, and then I don't know what happened. Or maybe they did
Gotcha.
and they didn't fully announce it again. But
Okay. Okay. I
if all
got
the
you.
anime's on Crunchyroll, then I'm coming home finally.
Yeah, I got you. At that point, it kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. All right, that's dope. All right, so let's dive in. So I think last week we talked and I said I wanted to start continue with Stevie Wonder and start at towards the end of the first verse. I want to kind of start right there. I'm gonna I guess yeah, when I screen share, right, I'm not able to see like if Princess or anyone else joins, but I'll just have to I guess check back periodically. So we'll screen share here. Any questions or anything for me in the weeks that in between or the days in between our last session, or so you're doing good on the chord music front?
No, I think I'm doing okay. I mean, last week I came towards the end because I was asleep.
Right, right. All good. Okay. All right. Cool, man. So actually, you know what? Since it's just you and I here, you tell me what between these two options, right? So we either continue here, and we're right at the that I'll be loving you always part. We continue right there, or
Mhm.
we not do that and we do this. Actually, you know what? You don't. I'm not even going to give you the option. I'm going to actually do this just because I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's easy. So sometimes like these easy songs that are like simple, I mean easy air quotes, but also like not really that complicated of a chord progression compared to like Stevie Wonder, which is super complicated. And a song that we all know and probably love, you know, Say You Will by Kanye West. Like
Yep.
these are fun to have in your back pocket, you know, ones that you can just like play and feel like. For me, like as soon as I started playing it, I do like the choir sound on and I just start singing over it. I'm not a great singer, but I felt like I needed to sing, right? It's like you have to
Yeah.
sing when you hear that choir and those chords. So let's take a look at this. So I'm gonna have you play for me um a C minor with your, and we'll do this with let's see, yeah, we'll do this. So doing right hand chords all up to this point. So eventually, we're gonna want, and maybe even today, I'm gonna kind of introduce like and share some scenarios on why it's important to play some chords, play some of these progressions with your left hand, so that your right hand can then be used for melody.
Please,
But
please, because
we'll-
I'm
we'll-
weak. I'm weak with chords with my left.
okay, fire. Let's start with the left. I think that's how I play this because I'm playing this like. Let me actually play it for you first so you can hear it. So I'm gonna play the chord, just the chords, no arpeggiate, just like the chord itself, and then like the melody with the right hand a little bit. So it'll be something like, and you can hear that okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Mm. Oh, I'm rusty. Oh, C. Okay. So so we'll just start right there, actually, right? So yeah, I think it's a great idea to start with the left hand chords. So what I noticed with this is I just played C minor with the left hand, and then this says F minor over C. I when I first started learning this, I inadvertently, you know, made a mistake and was playing F major, and I didn't catch the mistake because it sounded fine, and what I just played for you was indeed the F major as well. So I'll let you play both ways, and you see which way you think sounds better or sounds more like the actual song, and you can choose. But I want to just hear, forget about the slash C for now, just the actual chords. I want to hear C minor to F minor to C minor, and then C minor to F
Oh,
major
these aren't
to
even.
C minor.
Haha. These aren't even sevens. Sorry,
Hmm?
I automatically in my mind think to play sevens at all times.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep, these are triads. Uh-huh.
It's F.
Okay.
1 second.
Take your time. Let's come up one octave higher. Good.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to find the inversion of it because
Mm-hmm.
I can play it straight, but I want to try to find the inversion of this F. Playing that, and oh, then these changes. Right. So C,
Which inversion are
hold
you
on,
playing?
hold on, one more
Oh,
time.
you're doing like a
No,
second inversion, right?
I missed one. I missed one. Nope. And then
I think you played it right. I think you were playing second inversion of F minor.
so let me see. Second invert. So this is root. That's first. Oh yeah, I was.
And then like an octave lower and everything.
But I didn't move one note, so I was still playing along.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. That's an interesting jump, low key. No, there, no. I got it. I got it.
So you're doing like five, like 1 3 5, or what? Five
One.
3 1 to
So,
5 2 1, right?
oh yeah, you do have to go backwards. Jeez. Yes, 5 3 1. Boom. To 5 2 1.
2 1, right? So here is the scenario where, yeah, where we have, as we always do, freedom in terms of what we think sound. 5 2 1, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Princess, hopefully you weren't waiting for me too long
Yes,
in the
five
waiting room
three
there.
one.
Hello.
Hi,
How you doing?
princess.
Hi, Princess.
I just love when he says that.
Don't we all?
It just tickles me so much. Hey, princess. Hey, X. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. How's everybody? Hey,
We're doing good.
Kev. Like, hey,
What's happening?
Kevin.
Yeah, I feel warm and fuzzy inside. Thank you for that warm greetings. I appreciate that for sure. And sorry for I still haven't figured out this whole thing when I'm screen sharing. It doesn't show the people in the waiting room. So thanks for being resourceful and going into the YouTube session. That was super helpful. And I'm also using my phone up here, so even if you texted me, I can't, like, I'm not looking there. So we gotta figure that out. But I appreciate that. That's probably, I guess, the best way if you're running a little bit late. Maybe just drop in there to let me know
Yeah, because
for the
I
time
was waiting for
being.
about 7 minutes. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe because I seen the little circle going. I'm like, am I in? I was
Um,
like, came out and I came back in. I'm like, okay. I said, well, let me just uh, text him in
just
YouTube and then sleep.
now I feel like a complete a hole. But
No problem.
let's see.
And look, I was
Okay,
late
such
doing my
all
little
good, all good.
doing my project and was late. That's okay. Then we just put an ending to it and that's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you have a good weekend?
My weekend was great. I had a great weekend. How about yours?
Good. Yeah, mine was good. Mine was definitely good. I'll just catch up with X. X said he had a good one as well, and yeah, we're working on different song now. We're gonna go back. Maybe we'll do both today. We'll do some of this song, and then we'll go to the CV Wonder now that you're here, so we can kind of continue with that as well. But yeah, so we're looking at this three. These are a few three-note chords instead of the sevens that we've been spending a lot of time with as of late. Let me get the screen share going again, and let's see here. So X, you just played this C minor and Princess as well. So X played a C minor in this chord, right? So C minor, and then we're not doing the slash C, we're just doing like the regular F minor back to C minor. So he went like this, and then this is F minor, and then back down to C minor. So what X, I'm gonna have you do the same thing, but I want you to this time go to F major instead of F minor, just to hear how that sounds.
Oop. And then just hold on. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Still like second invert or second inversion still.
Just say, yeah, same thing, because you'll just change that one note from what A flat to A. So it's interesting.
Yeah, so I'm playing the C, F, and A.
Correct. So that version of the chord doesn't sound nearly as good. It doesn't work. It doesn't even work, in my opinion. I mean, it works. It's still the same chord, but it doesn't sound as good as doing like this version of the chord here, which is first inversion. So the way I've been playing this is slightly slightly counterintuitive to the way that we've expressed transitioning from one chord to the next, such that if we are playing C minor like this, then usually the C would be the lowest note in the next chord we're going to, right? And that's why you did this. C is the lowest note in the next chord. But for me, this sounds better. Like that, right? So, why would she make calls out the blue? Like that sounds to me much closer to the actual song. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you, it's. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that in one case, if we go with F major, it sounds nicer with first inversion like this to me. If we're going with F minor, then probably the way that you played it, which was what second inversion, might sound a little bit better. So it's just a matter of experimenting. And Princess, just to kind of bring you in here as well in terms of what we're discussing, this first three chords, why would she make calls out the blue? As you can see, the middle chord there is capital F lowercase m, which stands for what?
F, uh, F minor, C.
Correct. Lowercase. Yep. And we're kind of ignoring the slash C, which typically means over C. You'll play a C with the left hand as a bass. But yes, it means F minor. And the concept that I was kind of explaining here is that I felt that an F major, knowing this song really well, I felt that an F major sounded better and sounded more close to the actual song. So I played it that way. So it's an example of basically having freedom, right? There's nothing that's set in stone with how you play things, whether you're trying to do a cover or you're trying to interpolate it into your own song. You can use this as a template and play ultimately what feels and sounds the best to you. And so for me, what feels and sounds the best is this. And so perhaps we'll start with that just so we're all on the same page. But just know that, if you want to play it any other way, you have the ability to do that. So Princess, let me hear you with a C minor first in root position. Let's watch that finger in there too. Let's see.
Okay, I'll try down here.
Good. Let's do 1-3-5 though.
Oh, my bad.
That's the chord. Good. Good. So you stay right there. And then we're going to go to F major by lifting up. And still the same fingers. So 5-3-1. Oh, by the way, let's switch hands as well. We're going to practice this song with our left hand, which we haven't really done any of. We've done all chords pretty much with the right hand up to this point, right?
Really?
I know. We got extra blame on this one. Yeah, 5-3-1. Good. So you're going to be there. And then you're going to jump up a little bit and just shift a little bit to the left by playing ACF. Okay? Natural. ACF like this.
ACF?
Good. Yep. Good. And then back to what you just played. Good. X, let me hear you do that now.
What am I doing?
You're going to do C minor root, and then you're going to jump, and then you're going to do F major first inversion.
With the left hand.
F major?
With the left hand. So you're going to, when you do that, so first inversion.
You said go the first inversion of F?
Yeah, first inversion of F major, so shifting to the left. the ACF.
Oh, ACF. ACF. Oh,
Good. Right? That's a F major first inversion.
my A button be
You
tweaking.
good?
Keyboard, yeah.
Oh, right. So you got this to this, back to this, right? You guys are both good.
I got it.
And you know what I want to do? I didn't actually do this. Let me actually play just the chord, not even the melody. Let me play the full chord progression up to the G dominant 7 there, so you guys can kind of get a feel for how this is gonna sound and like complete. Okay, so it starts off. And then again. And then rinse, repeat. So back from the top. So the only chord here out of everything that you see currently on the screen that we haven't spent time talking about or like learning. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna tell you. Princess, which chord on the screen, and I don't mean let's see. I don't mean like the actual, how do I want to articulate this? Okay, let's see. So, every note on the keyboard has the same type of chords, right? We can have an A major, B major, C major, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't mean like which chord have we not done based on the key. I mean based on the chord type, as in dominant 7, as in minor, as in major, et cetera, et cetera. Which chord on the screen have we not yet done?
I'm gonna say this thing that looks funny. I don't know what this IM is. That big D, little D, with an I and an M in it. I
That's
I don't know what that
X. Do
is.
you agree with that?
Yeah, it's the D.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Good job. Both of you guys are on the same page. Okay, yes. That is a D, and then the DIM means diminished. And if we don't know what this is, we haven't talked about this yet. So let's click the button to see what the chord looks like. I'm gonna click it. Let's look at that. Okay. And Princess, you are gonna explain to me and Xavier and 346 other people on YouTube, aka one other person on YouTube, watching right now. You're going to explain to me what a diminished chord is based on what you see on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to help you though. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you do it. So what I want you to do for me, Princess, is play a play a D major for me.
Play a D what?
Major. Good. Play a D minor. Okay. Now look at your D minor you're playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Compare that to what you see on the screen and tell me what the difference is.
It the A moves to the left and becomes
Mm-hmm.
a G flat.
Close.
Well, a G sharp.
Good. So the A moves a half step lower to an A flat.
Mhm. Yeah, okay, A flat or G sharp.
All right,
I
we'll
mean,
say
a
A
G
flat just
flat.
because we're
A flat.
at
Okay,
right, 'cause we're at
A
A.
flat.
So good. That's exactly what's happening. So what's another way to say that without using actually X? What's another way of saying that without using the note letter? What's happening?
For which one?
To go
The
from
five
a
or the one?
E- well, to go from a D minor to a D diminished, what's another way of saying what we need to do to make that transition without using the note name, like the A flat or anything like that? AKA using a number.
Um. So you go. Mm, 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 Hold on, let me look at that one more time. This. Are you just bringing the one down a half step? That's
Not
what
the
you mean?
one, but
Is that not the one? My thumb?
the you're well. This is a D diminished, so this is this chord. The one is your D.
Oh, I
The
thought it
D
was
is
reversed. I thought it was reversed. Sorry, the five then. I thought it was
you.
reversed because it was my pinky.
Gotcha. Nope, no
So I
problem.
thought it
You're
was the
moving the.
pinky was the five, and
Oh, it's
then
different.
going to my thumb is the one.
Oh, gotcha. I got you. Yes. With the left hand, the ones are always the thumb. I see what you're saying. Okay, good. So we're moving the.
The
Oh,
five
okay.
down a half step.
So you said okay. All right. So let me. You were actually correct if we were talking about the finger, which is good. You said the one, so you are moving your one down a half step, correct? But so which is what I asked for, right? Another way rather than the notes. But the way that we want to think about this from a note number perspective is the as you just said, right? So we're moving the fifth down a half step to create
Oh,
this that chord. That's a D diminished chord. So before we move on, I want each of you to let me see. This would be kind of fun. Let's see. Well, yeah, level one. Level one. Each of you, I want you to play for me. Find like figure out how to play two different diminished chords, and let me know when you're ready to play them, and then play them for me. And let me
Two
know when you're ready.
two different ones?
Two different ones that are not D diminished.
Are not D diminished. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. That's easy because we just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not D diminished. Okay. Hmm. D diminished. Um. Okay.
Ready?
I think so.
yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay, what you got?
I got. Oh, wait a minute. D.
I'll take this off so I can see.
I have this F G A sharp.
Uh, you mean E?
Yeah, E G and A sharp.
E, G, and A sharp. Excellent. And what chord is that?
E. I guess it would be a E diminished.
Correct. You would
Okay.
get right saying that. Excellent. And what else? Oh, is my camera off? Oh wow. Boom.
And I
Um,
had a let me see. I had something else. F and that's the diminished. I just had it.
just had it, Princess. What happened?
I did. I
Just
know, right? I just had it. I guess a C, a E, and a G sharp. Diminish.
Xavier, is this a diminished chord? Why or why not? C, E, and G sharp.
C, E, and G sharp.
Mhm.
I would say yeah. I feel like the question, the
Why?
answer is no because you're asking. But
Necessarily.
intuition. That's what intuition is telling me. But no, I think it is because you just moved the fifth down a half step.
Did we move the fifth down a half step in this chord?
Yeah.
What's the fifth?
Not the. Okay, so one more time. The thumb is the 1 or the 5.
I'm playing my
Oh,
right hand.
so the thumb is always the 1, but let's talk
Wait.
talk relative.
Okay, hold on 1 sec. Are we playing left hand or right hand? 'Cause I was playing with my left hand.
I'm playing with my right hand now. It doesn't matter.
All right, let me switch.
In the scene, I want you guys talking through first, third, and fifth as the notes that we're playing these chords. So in this
Got you.
case, I'm hearing you guys move the fifth down a half step. That would imply that the fifth in this case is an A.
But I played.
I think, right? C E A, and you're moving this down a half step.
You said C E and A.
C E A, but then I had it C E and A.
A
Wait, why are you playing?
Flat.
Wait, why are you playing C
How-
E and A?
Right, that's the question, right?
I was playing C E and G, and then playing F sharp.
So C, E, and G is a what? A major chord, right? I guess just Princess played a C, E, and G sharp, and you said that this is moving the fifth down a half step, but it's not moving down a half step. It's moving up a half step.
Yeah, I wasn't playing A. I was playing G. I was playing a triad. So, okay, question. Does the diminish have to start from a minor chord?
It does.
Okay, so no.
The diminished
See?
a minor, so it's not okay. Good. So it's the minor. You're gonna always start on a minor triad, and then take the fifth and move it a half step lower.
Okay.
Right. So on Princess's chord, Princess, how do we play a minor, C minor?
Let me put my fingers.
C minor.
Why is that not a C minor?
Oh, you see C minor?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Now move the fifth down a half step. That is a C chord. Very tense sounding chord, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this card would be the diminished.
Finished.
Oh, I didn't like the way
And
that
make sure
sound. That's why I went to the other one because I played that one at first.
It's a very tense sounding chord. A lot of what's the word? Dissonance. Okay, dissonance happening. But make sure you understand that because the next round is going to be more difficult. So if you have any questions, you can ask them now.
Okay.
Pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. pressure.
No, you can ask questions after we go over X or if any pop up, obviously. X, go ahead and play me 2 diminished chords.
So this was one of the ones I had. So this is F diminish. So
okay.
Wait, no. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
Cool.
I switched it. Sorry. Yeah, I switched it. This is G diminished.
And the notes?
G, A sharp, and C sharp.
Correct. Because this is minor, half step lower. That's diminished. Good. What's another one?
So I literally just went to A. Then. And A is the relative minor of A is C. So yeah. Anyways, so this is A minor, and then so A, C, and then D sharp.
A, C, and E sharp. right?
Yes.
Or you said D sharp. You said
D sharp. D sharp. It'll be E flat. But yeah, D sharp.
Flat. So we'll say it as E flat only because E is the note.
It's the minor.
E is the fifth.
Yeah.
Well, E is the fifth of this chord. It's the fifth note, right? So we'll call it that just because it'll be helpful in the future to use that notation. Good. Any questions or comments before we move to level 2?
He said level 2. Ooh.
He's gonna do a 7th chord. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
No. What I'm gonna have you guys do is choose.
Ideas.
That's actually a great idea, actually. What I'm gonna have you guys do is now find 2 diminished chords and play the first inversions of them.
Different ones?
Yeah, I guess different than what you just did. I guess that's fine. Yeah. Oh, and they have to start. They have to start on a black key.
I was gonna do a black key. I was about to do a black key.
Yeah. Okay.
You
yeah.
are
Sure.
showing
I was literally about to do C sharp.
So look, there's 3 people in here right now, and 2 people don't believe you. So that's fine for you to say that, but
okay.
it's fine.
Hey,
fine.
hey.
Right, Princess? We're not buying.
I have no reason to lie. I have no reason. I have nothing to gain by lying.
Literally nothing at all. I mean, a little bit of like pride or cockiness or show offiness, maybe, but
it's not even worth it though. It's like
that's not you. That's not you.
It's just like to look cool to struggle in like 2 seconds. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. All right, I'm glad we came to this realization. All right, so take like, I don't know, 2 minutes, a minute to 2, and let's figure out 2 black key starting first inversions of diminished chords.
First inversion of diminished chords. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. And let me give you a little bit. So like pick a black key, like a little bit of a start here. So you start in there, right? What note is that?
F sharp.
Right. So what you're gonna do, this is a 2-step process. I guess 3-step process really, because we're still learning diminished chords. Step 1 is to play an F sharp minor.
No, he said nope. Minor. F sharp minor, right?
Mm-hmm. You played a major.
F sharp minor.
That's right. Nope. If you played a major the first time, all you need to do is change that middle note to a half step lower. Good. That is listen to that. Hear how that sounds like a minor. Well, not like a minor. Hear how that sounds, this is different than the first one you played. Play the first one. And then play the second one. Right? Major, minor. Happy, sad, triad. That's generally how people classify them. All right. Good there?
Mm-hmm.
Minor. Play it again. How do we turn a minor chord to a diminished chord?
Diminished chord. No.
Good. Diminished. How do we turn a root chord to a first inversion?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do a first inversion, right?
First inversion of the 2 chords.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay. 1 second.
Sure.
Root chord to a first inversion. Let's see.
So that's your root. Stay where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
How do we turn a root chord to a first inversion? We have to take the lowest note and do what to it?
Move it.
Move it.
Okay. When you're done, can I do one and then focus on another one because I'm gonna forget it?
Yeah, for sure. And you want to make sure, I guess, that if it's right and stuff before moving to the next. Or are you confident in it?
No, I'm pretty confident in it.
Move
Okay,
it
cool.
one step up.
X. What does Princess need to do to turn her diminished chord that she's playing into a first inversion?
Uh, l- move your one, which is your thumb, up an octave.
Up an octave. What does that mean? X.
8 half steps.
That's too hard.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Hard.
Damn. How do I make it simple? Play the same note that your thumb is playing, just an octave up, like towards the right. The same exact note, but take your thumb off and play it towards the right.
Yeah, and your fingering is going to change as a result of
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
What chords are you playing? What notes are you playing, Princess?
F sharp, A, and C.
Okay. So lift your thumb up and put your thumb on the A. Put your middle finger on the C, and then put your pinky on the F sharp. Or you can change it to the 1 and the 2. You know, your 1, 2, and then do that if that's easy.
Oh, okay.
So you literally just moved.
So I just moved all my hands. So okay.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you're exactly as X said, right? You're not keeping those two other fingers where they're at. You're taking note of the notes you're playing, and you're repositioning your fingers so that it makes sense in that new configuration.
Okay.
Play the chord again. Lift your hands off the keyboard, Princess, and now play that first inversion. See if you remember how to play that first inversion, the first inversion of it. That's root. And then how do we turn that to first inversion? What did X just have you do?
Oh, you want me to go to the inversion part?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Close. I don't know if it was a C sharp.
No, it wasn't. It was just C.
Mm-hmm. Now let's pause for a second. I guess the important thing may be obvious, may not. I'm not sure, but it's very important to make sure that we know that a first inversion of a chord and the root, version of the chord, these are the same chords because they're comprised of the same notes, right? They're comprised of the same exact notes. You were doing this. So they're the same exact notes, right? Look at this. These are these 3 notes, and that they're just changing the order of the notes. Therefore, the chord is the same. This is a diminished chord. This is a diminished chord. Diminished. What? Diminished. These are all different ways of playing diminished chords, right? Different ways of playing diminished chords. And so perhaps next week or one of these weeks, we'll talk a little bit more about. Well, I guess talk about what diminished chords are used for, but just know that they're dissonant, meaning that they're notes that typically don't sound good together. So if you play notes together that don't sound good, like in the song that we were just playing, a lot of the chords that were in the song that we were just playing, let me see. So the chord progression that we were just playing had something that sounds like this, which was what is this? A sharp major 7, or I'm sorry, G sharp major 7, and then it goes to F minor 7, and then from F minor 7, what if you take a look at what I'm playing 4 notes. The next chord is the D diminished, and the D diminished, interestingly enough, it's the same last note as I'm playing, same or first note that I'm playing, same last note that I'm playing, and it swaps these 2 middle notes for just the D. Right? So again, G sharp major 7 to F minor 7. And why is this an F minor 7? Because this is actually an inversion, right? We'll get to all this as we're kind of continuing learning the song. But I just want to kind of make a point that we're at a major 7 to a minor 7 to a diminished. And the reason this, to me at least, the reason this diminished sounds like it can fit is because it's using 50% of the notes from the previous chord. And so it's kind of, it works because it's using those notes. Right? That type of thing. I think that's amazing. I love that chord progression a lot. Okay. So, Princess,
All right,
questions or comments on
it's X turn.
all right, good. We handed it off. I've been waiting patiently to go ahead and show his first inversion. So let's hear it.
Passing the torch.
Here we go.
Let's do it. That's it.
All right. Wait, actually, don't tell me what it is. Let me see if I can like play it myself and kind of figure out. Oh, okay. So you're playing this. You're playing F sharp, A, and D sharp. If we take that D sharp octave lower, we have this, which we're saying this is a diminished chord. If we take this, and how do we know if it's diminished chord? If we take this fifth and move it an octave higher, that's a minor chord. How do we know if this is a minor chord? It's compared to the major. Major. Boom. That's like obviously not the way to figure it out, but that's a way to figure it out, right? Kind of work your way backwards. So excellent job. So we got, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And then, yeah, excellent. And so notice too that like a diminished chord, when you're playing the first octave of a diminished chord, notice that the fingering kind of, how do I say this? Well, I don't even know if that's actually true. Let's see. So if we're here, I was gonna say, no, it's fine. I was gonna say that the fingering seems to work, like feel more comfortable because of the fact that the last note is a half step lower, but it's close enough to the first inversion of of what we've been doing, a major triad, for example, or a minor triad. It's about the same. So that's not what I was going to say. It's not entirely true,
right,
and it
so-
kind of depends on what you started from.
All right, so say a diminished chord, and then I'm gonna try to play it.
Oh, good. I like that. All right, so Princess, go ahead. It has to be a black note though, because that's part of the agreement.
Oh, I have to play another one?
Mm-mm. You're gonna tell X which diminished chord first inversion starting from a black key, and I guess it can't be F sharp or what D sharp. So neither of these two. So do you want to do C sharp, G sharp, or A sharp?
Okay.
A sharp.
He said A sharp.
No, I was just guessing what you were gonna guess.
Ah, like psychological sort of thing
I
there.
know, right? Let me see. Okay, probably not right, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
No, you're supposed to tell us which one.
Yeah, you're gonna tell which one you want him to play. Yeah.
Okay,
A sharp.
Uh-huh.
A sharp. There you go. A sharp, first version of a diminished chord. While you're working on that, you're gonna work on. Oh, Princess, you're getting a challenging one now.
Oh my God,
Here we go.
no.
So, Princess, I want you to do. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. You just said A sharp.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually is the challenging one. So X, you got the challenging one. Princess, you get the easy one.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay, so Princess, you're gonna do G sharp.
G sharp. Okay.
Same thing that we did before.
Okay.
If you have questions, I'm here.
Okay, G sharp, C, and D sharp?
Okay, what chord is that? Major or minor?
Major. I'm thinking you're gonna
Good.
say
How do we turn it to minor?
Now we're gonna change it to a minor.
Because it needs to be minor to turn to diminished, right?
Okay.
Huh? To turn a major to minor, what do we do?
Um, I don't know.
So to turn a major to minor, we're just moving the third a half step lower.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
I don't know if I like the way it sounds though.
So G, B, and D sharp.
G sharp,
G sharp,
B,
B,
sharp.
and
Good. How do we turn this to diminished?
turn it to a diminished. Oh shit.
hmm
Uh,
We move the fifth. Not yet. We move the fifth. What?
uh,
Good. And then to turn this to a first inversion, we do what? Now you do what you were about to do. And before you do it, I want you to think about this. It's kind of like you have to remember, not even remember, just kind of look at the second and third note you're playing, which in this case are B and D.
mm-hmm.
And so you know that a B and D are the first two notes that you're going to be playing when you lift your hand up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a G sharp, and the last one, of course, is a G sharp, because that's where we started from. So you should be able to lift your hand up and be like, what are the notes that we just said?
B, D, and G.
Excellent. There you go. That is what chord is this? And name it, including the inversion.
B.
Ah.
B. No.
What do we start from the?
We started from the G sharp.
G. Okay, so it's a G sharp.
G sharp. Inversion.
Diminish.
Oh, my bad. Diminish.
It's okay. And which inversion?
Inversion. I guess it would
Which
be
inversion?
Like the second. Let me see.
First? Why first?
The first inversion?
Yep, because all we did was move an octave up one time. If you were to move the octave up one more time from here to this becomes second inversion.
Okay.
Because you moved up an octave a second time. If you do it one more time, you're back at your root. All right, X, take it away.
Cool.
That's the A sharp.
I believe so. A sharp person. A sharp diminished.
Allegedly.
He said allegedly.
Yeah. The only reason, so I can start from the beginning. So I almost got confused because it's two white notes. That's what.
Yeah.
So I was just like, but I was like, if I'm going down a half step, not a whole step, like I was like, okay, this is the half step. So I'm playing the A sharp, the C sharp, and then I'm playing the F. That's minor. To make it diminish, I'm moving my A down to, the F down to the E. That sounds different. If I moved it here, this thing there sounds pretty. And I know that's not right. So I played the A. And then, I played the E. And then I took then I took my 5 and I just, from the A sharp, and I just moved it up.
So look at this. That was excellent, by the way. I'm kind of like, and then we'll wrap up with this. So I'm just looking at going from a diminished chord and then going another half step lower. And perhaps if one of you guys remember, or maybe I will for next week, I think it would be kind of cool you said going another half step lower sounded pretty, which is your trademark descriptive word for a chord that sounds nice. And so, and what we want to do is like be able to figure out what chord this is. This is a 3-note chord. And actually, I did a video on this on my YouTube channel last week, I believe. And it talked about how we are allowed to remove the third or the fifth from a chord and still keep from a major seven chord rather, and still keep the color of the chord. So, for example, C major seven can also alternatively be played like this, take out the third, or like this. And if you look at this one, taking out the fifth and move this last note an octave lower, we have this sort of shape that's like two notes together, like this, and then just the third above. This
Are you,
right here.
wait. Were you playing two notes with one finger?
Yeah, I
I
think
was
so.
not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
like,
That's a flex.
I know, right? I'm like, where his other finger at?
yeah. You're like, wait. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Like, yeah. I guess that's fun. I guess technically 1, 2, and 4 situation here, but I was just like hearing this. Yeah, we'll talk more about it next week. But I think it'll be cool to look at
But you're
what
about to play a song that we played, right?
meaning just now.
Yeah. Play that chord again.
No, no, I wasn't about to. I don't think I was just showing you an
Not
example
that
with
one. The one where it had the lower
It's
sounds.
that boom.
Yeah, that one.
This one,
Uh-uh.
this one,
No.
the
Yeah,
one from earlier using your thing. That was like that was this one.
Yeah.
It's like doom.
Yeah, that
That sounds
right
like a
there.
song.
I'm not sure what song. It probably does.
Like I don't know. I can hear the next chord. I just don't know what the hell it is. I can hear it.
We're about to discover that next week, and we'll like start with that. Yeah,
I'm hearing it too. I'm like,
now you got me thinking. This is something that we talk about.
It sounds major, but I don't know if it is or not.
It's like
y'all both okay.
That's what I'm hearing too.
So the first chord is diminished. What's the second chord?
That's a good question. I guess let's actually talk about it for a quick minute here. So this second chord, the way that we can kind of try to figure this out at least is to, I guess there's a few different things we can do. I would take the lowest note, or in this case the highest note, the E flat. I would send this octave lower, and I would play it this way, or and send everything up just so we can see this a little better. So this is the same chord, right? I just swap the octave for the E flat, and then I would look at this and try to figure out what three notes. We can kind of hopefully easily figure this out, maybe. But like these notes like this are more than likely going to be some major or minor seven situation, right? With the third omitted. So to answer your question, that chord is let's see, that's a minor E flat minor seven with the third omitted. That's the answer to the question. Why? Because this is an E flat minor seven right here, and then I'll show why. Right, E flat minor seven, taking out the third, still an E flat minor seven, and I guess technically it was a different octave of it, of course, right? And then taking this here and moving it an octave higher. This is the chord that we were just talking about, right? So that's what it is. It's an E flat minor seven, third omitted the third with in first inversion because we took the root and brought it an octave higher. So that's something that just takes a little practice, right, for us to kind of work through. But that's the fun thing, being able to kind of try to figure out like we just did. I didn't know what chord it was immediately. I had to like see and like kind of figure it out, right? But yeah, that just takes practice. But I'm gonna run now. It's 9:04. And I will see you guys next week and look forward to it. Great job. Hit me up if there's any questions or anything like that throughout the week. All right.
All right. See ya.